Welcome everybody to game 2 of Zoom Around the Room. Let's meet our contestants for game number 2. First off, we have Mr. Clark. We have Miss Kaler, Mr. Grindle, Miss Hoffnagle, Mrs. Pritchett, and Mrs. Bowers. All right, so just a reminder how this works. We've got 3 rounds, 3 tasks. The first person back every round will earn 3 points. The second person back will earn 2 points. And the third person back will earn 1 point. The top 3 finishers at the end of these 3 rounds with the most points will move on to our final against our winners from the first game a little bit earlier. All right, contestants, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, here we go. Your first task is to find something orange. Go. All right, we've got everybody back. That was a close one, and I'm doing my best here to make sure that we don't need any instant replay to figure out where we finished. But I saw Mr. Clark come back first. Mr. Clark, you brought back to us.
It's a clementine of a basket of fruit sitting on the counter next to me. And so there's a clementine in there.
Very good, very convenient. Mr. Grindle, I saw you come back second with?
This is some kind of sippy container with Paw Patrol character on it.
And Miss Hoffnagle.
I also have an orange.
Also has an orange. All right, let's see what everybody else brought back there. Miss Kaler has?
This is a refrigerator magnet from my son's preschool that he made.
Cool. Mrs. Pritchett?
Good old Honey Nut Cheerios.
Breakfast of Champions over there. And Mrs. Bowers?
I have a project my daughter made in art class in the 3rd grade.
I like it. Very cool.
Obviously a cat, but she says it's a fox, but it's obviously a cat.
Okay. Excellent. All right, so after round number 1, Mr. Clark has 3 points. Mr. Grindle has 2 points. Miss Hoffnagle with 1 point. Everybody else not on the board yet, but plenty of time. So here we go with round number 2. Your task is to find something that doesn't belong to you. And it has to be different.
I don't know.
All right. Everybody's back. Close one again, but Mr. Grindle, I believe, was back first this time. Mr. Grindle, what did you find?
This is my first shaving kit. That's my son's first shaving kit. It's very nice here.
Nice clean shave. Excellent, excellent. Mr. Clark, I saw you come back second.
Okay, this is a pair of headphones that my son owns. One of my sons in particular doesn't care to put things away. So it's really easy to find things that are not mine.
Very convenient for you. And Mrs. Bowers, sneaking in there in 3rd place. Mrs. Bowers, what do you have for us this time?
So this is my son's jacket that he wears like all the time, even in the summer, because he loves it so much. And it's odoriferous.
Odoriferous.
Big words. Miss Kaler, looks like you found some headphones there too.
Yeah.
I have headphones too, Mr. Clark. Look at that. And they're not mine. These are my son's gaming headphones.
Excellent. And Mrs. Pritchett?
This is so weird, but my husband got this phone fan for Christmas, and he clearly hasn't used it yet. But the only thing I could find.
We're just coming to summer now. You only need it now.
Yeah.
And Miss Hoffnagle?
I have, but it was in a basket back here. It's my parents.
What, are they knives?
Kind of like
All right.
I'm very no.
All right, scores after round number 2. Tied in first place with 5 points each, Mr. Clark and Mr. Grindle. And then behind them, tied for 3rd with 1 point each, Mrs. Bowers and Miss Hoffnagle. And Mrs. Pritchett and Miss Kaler still not on the board yet, but everybody's still in this here. We've got one round left, round number 3. All right, is everybody ready? Your goal this time is to find something that is related to your childhood.
Mom, Dad, can I have my little beach bag?
Ooh, looks like we're stumping some people here.
I got mine. I'm holding it, but I can't take it off the wall.
Don't take it off the wall. We got you, Miss Bowers. All right. So first back this time was Miss Hoffnagle. What do you have there for us, Miss Hoffnagle?
I have a potato. My favorite meal as a kid and my favorite side was when my mom made homemade mashed potatoes.
All right. Excellent. It was pretty close there between Mr. Grindle and Miss Kaler. We'll give it to Miss Kaler. What did you have there, Miss Kaler?
I have this little teeny tiny gold bracelet that has my name that my grandma gave me when I was a little girl.
Oh, that's awesome.
I have it.
Mr. Grindle.
This is my wife's great grandmother's piano that I started playing. Well, I didn't start playing this piano, but started playing piano in 2nd grade.
Excellent. Mr. Clark.
This is my afghan that my grandma Clark made for me. Now, it's tough for me to find something from my childhood because my childhood was a long time ago. So probably Grandma Clark made this for me 50 years ago, at least. And I've had it on my bed or in my house since I was a little kid.
That's awesome. Mrs. Pritchett.
I found my basketball sneaker, and since basketball is my favorite sport, kind of reminded me of my childhood.
All right. And Mrs. Bowers.
I just have like all of our family pictures on the wall, and some of them are when the kids were little, and some of them are when I was little and my husband was little. So
Excellent. All right. Well, that was round number 3, and it looks like we do have a top 3 here. So in 3rd place, scoring 4 points, was Miss Hoffnagle. In 2nd place, scoring 5 points, was Mr. Clark. And our top finisher in game number 2 here with 6 points was Mr. Grindle. So congratulations to Mr. Clark, Miss Hoffnagle, and Mr. Grindle, who will go on to our final round. Mrs. Bowers, Miss Kaler, Mrs. Pritchett, thank you for playing. We enjoyed seeing what you could find around your rooms, and we will look forward to our final rounds coming up in just a little bit. Thank you, everybody, for playing.
Thank you.
Thank you.